In today's video, share ko sa inyo ang comprehensive plan ko on how I will lose fat this summer. Let's go! What's good YouTube? Welcome back sa channel, Jacob Alava, and kung bago kayo dito, this channel is all about fitness, health, lifestyle, and self-development. So for today's video guys, ito yung first series ko ever on my channel. So i-discuss ko sa inyo yung plano ko on how I will get ripped, how I will get lean this summer. So nag-try ako last year pero hindi ako ganun ka-focused kasi wala naman ako talagang reason to get ripped last year. But now, I'm posting this as a challenge to myself and to document ko siya sa inyo. And just to show you guys how I do things. So, legit na talaga ang cut natin this year. So first off, gusto kong i-explain sa inyo ano ang ibig sabihin ng cut or fat loss, separate from weight loss. Ang goal ko is to preserve as much muscle mass as possible. So it's different from weight loss kasi kung weight loss lang iisipin mo, gusto mo lang bumaba yung scale, gusto mo lang pumayat. So that could be a combination of water weight, muscle mass, and fat. So ako ang gusto ko lang talaga matanggal mostly fat and syempre a bit of water weight. Guys, if you want your abs to show, if you want to get ripped, gusto nyong lumabas yung muscles nyo, you have to prioritize fat loss over weight loss. So to give you guys a background on this, last time I've gotten ripped or pretty low body fat was nung mga 2020, around when pandemic started. So ito yung starting point ko. I started nung mga January and this is what I looked like around March or April. Ang goal ko is to look like this again this year around March to April. So share ko sa inyo yung comprehensive plan ko on how I will achieve this goal. Ang points na breakdown ko in today's video, number 1, goal setting tsaka yung timeline ko. Number 2, yung nutrition or yung diet na gagawin ko. Number 3, training or yung buhat ko. Number 4, yung overall activity ko. Number 5, cardio. Number 6, sleep. And last but not the least, number 7, supplements. Take note, hinuli ko ang supplements kasi hindi siya kasing importante ng first 6. So for the goal and the timeline, yung goal ko talaga is to get as lean as possible within the next 12 to 16 weeks. My reason for this, gusto kong i-challenge yung sarili ko and at the same time, diba, baka magka-trips, if let's say mas safe na, I would want my body to be ready for anything. So for my timeline, plano ko siya gawin from 12 to 16 weeks. Tapos gusto ko mag-lose ng around 0.5 to 1 pound of body weight per week. So yung picture ko na to, I was around low 160s and I know for a fact, if I do get around that weight, medyo lumalabas na talaga yung abs ko. I actually started partially dieting a week ago. So I started 175 pounds. So yun yung initial login ko. But currently, I'm around 172. If I'm 172 now, tapos plano ko is to lose a pound per week, in 10 weeks time, a little over 2 months, I might be close to getting to my goal already. So ang end timeline ko would be by the end of March to early April, dapat na-achieve ko na yung goal ko. Number 2, nutrition. My plan moving forward sa diet ko, similar pa rin. Flexible dieting, susukatin ko yung mga pagkain ko. I'll be starting off with 2,300 calories kasi alam ko yun yung kailangan ng katawan ko as a slight deficit. So I've tested this out and I did lose a few pounds eating around 2,300. So I'm keeping it that way. Kung hindi kayo marunong mag-track ng macros or magsukat ng food or gumamit ng MyFitnessPal, check this video out. I simplified things for you guys. For me, para ma-jumpstart ko yung diet ko, I consume more of the whole foods, the boring foods, yung mga chicken breast, basic rice, vegetables, to hit my macros. I will allow for some flexibility. Kunyari, mag-incorporate ako ng food na matatrack ko na hindi ganun ka-healthy just to curb the cravings. Pero down the line, the leaner I get, the lower my calories go, mas magpo-focus na talaga ako sa satiating, nakakabusog na food. I have a video on the food na pwede nyong kainin kung gusto nyong mabusog na low calories. For my macros, I'll be eating 180 grams of protein, around 63 grams of fat, and 250 grams of carbs. Kung hindi nyo pa alam kung ano ang macros, check this video out. In-explain ko siya as simple as possible. So I'm keeping protein at 180 grams kasi my body weight is around 170. So that will help me preserve a lot of muscle mass. At the same time, it'll keep me full. Yung carbs ko naman, 250 grams siya because I will be training. And yung carbs, yan yung primary fuel mo for training. The more active you are, maganda kung mataas yung start ng carbs mo. So whatever's left dun sa calories na yun, inalot ko siya sa fats. Ang fats ko rin ibababa ko over time. So as my weight goes down, yung calories ko tsaka yung macros ko ibababa ko while protein stays the same or baka iakyat ko pa siya. But definitely carbs and fats bababa yan over time. Hindi bigla-bigla pero gradual decrease depending on my look and my weight. As a general rule for myself, if bumababa pa yung timbang ko, hindi ko babaguhin yung calories ko masyado. So third on the list is training or weight training. Now guys, yung goal mo kasi when you are cutting is to preserve as much muscle mass. So to combat the weight loss, magbubuhat ka para ma-preserve yung muscle mo. Now, I'll be running a 5-day split na ginawa ko para sa sarili ko. So day 1 would be chest, back. Day 2 would be back, legs. Day 3, chest, shoulders, arms. 4th day will be legs and back. And the 5th day will be a mix of chest, shoulders, and back. The primary driver of building muscle is volume. So, sinespread out ko yung volume ko throughout the week. This way kasi, pag sinesplit ko siya, mas matatarget ko yung goal muscles ko more frequently than kung kunyari may isang chest day ka or isang back day. So, I'm sticking to 5 days of training kasi yun yung kaya kong i-commit. So, yung program ko, linear periodization. So, over time, mag-i-increase yung volume, mag-i-increase yung sets, mag-i-increase yung weight na gagamitin ko. And it'll be very structured. I will be keeping mostly the same exercises for 5 to 6 weeks. Tapos deload. Then I might change up my exercises. For most of you, you don't need to keep changing exercises. You have to get used to your current program, master the movements, saka mo siya mabibigatan, and ganun mo siya masusulit. Hindi yung every week nagpapalit-palit ka ng workout. For the sets, I'll keep it around 3 to 5 sets per exercise. Tapos yung rep ranges ko, I'll keep it around 5 to 12 reps. Ito kasi yung rep range perfect for hypertrophy or building muscle. So yung mga compound lifts ko, yan yung mga on the lower end of the rep ranges. Pero yung mga isolations or smaller muscle groups, sila yung nasa higher end. If you notice guys, mas priority ko ang upper body kasi yun yung personal goal ko for myself. I want to build more muscle up top. Prioritize nyo yung exercises that will target your muscle. I-tailor fit nyo yung training nyo, depende sa kailangan nyo. Number 4 is activity. Ito yung non-exercise activity thermogenesis mo or yung NEAT. What this simply means is, ito yung daily movements mo that contribute to your overall calorie burn. This is the secret to getting lean guys. Hindi mo kailangan ka agad mag-cardio na mag-cardio. You can track your steps, you can move around. Basically, yung daily tasks that require us to move more, mga errands, ganyan. This will help preserve your muscle mass. Versus kung kunyari hit ka ng hit or cardio ka ng cardio. And hindi siya taxing sa katawan. So, mas makaka-recover ka pag mas mataas yung activity mo versus, again, yung nag-hit-hit ka. Currently, ang step target ko for myself would be around 5 to 6,000 steps. Isa-start ko siya next week. Pero over time, tataas ko siya. So, everyday target ko yan. Kaya lagi ako nakasuot ng watch and I do recommend that you guys get a fitness tracker. It may not be super accurate pero the more variables kasi na makontrol natin, the better we can adjust over time, which leads to better results. Number 5 is cardio. So for next week, I will start doing cardio. Dadahan-dahanin ko lang. So twice a week sessions of 20 minutes na bike or jump rope kasi yun lang yung meron akong available. Over time, parang yung steps, tataas ko rin yan. Pero hindi ko bibiglain sarili ko. Hindi ko gagawin yung mga 5 times a week, 30 minutes kaagad. Depende na rin siya sa food intake ko, tsaka yung rate of fat loss ko. Hindi ako mag-hit cardio kasi for me that is taxing. Tsaka gusto ko mag-focus on recovery. So mostly steps and light intensity, steady state cardio lang ang gagawin ko. Number 6, isa sa mga pinaka-importanting variables din is your sleep. Kailangan mo talaga bantayan. So, ang plano ko sa sarili ko to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Guys, nanonotice ko talaga yung difference sa training, tsaka sa overall mood pag hindi ako nakakatulog ng matagal at mahimbing. So, ang plano ko dyan, 30 minutes before bed, papatayin ko na lahat ng gadgets ko. Tapos, I'll make it a point na before 12 midnight, before 11 to 12, dapat tulog na ako. Para the next day, refreshed and ready. Last but not least, number 7, supplements. To be honest, di mo na kailangan ng supplements if you follow 1 to 6 na seryoso ka talaga. Pero supplements will help you hit your goals. So the supplements that I will take, number 1, creatine. The most scientifically backed supplement. This will help me with my training, tsaka yung muscle fullness ko. But basically, makakatulong talaga siya sa progressive overload training ko. Number 2 is whey isolate. So whey isolate yung favorite ko kasi it helps me hit my protein goal of 180. At the same time, wala siyang carbs, wala siyang fat. So if you're cutting, ang recommendation ko is to use whey isolate isolate or yung mga protein isolate. Next supplement, caffeine or pre-workout. This is just an extra boost for me sa training, lalo na pag sluggish ako. Pero sisimulan ko muna ng half scoop. Tsaka ma-manage ko talaga yung caffeine intake ko. Kasi guys, kung mataas yung caffeine tolerance nyo, hindi rin maganda yun kasi you'll have to keep consuming more and more caffeine to feel it. Last but not the least, water. So sinama ko na siya sa supplements, but I will be drinking from this. So ang pinaka-goal ko, hindi ko naman me-measure. Pupunuin ko siya and dapat throughout the day makakadalawa ako. If I'm not mistaken, mga 2 liters to. So ganun lang kasimple yung water goal ko. If you've made it this far, pakita ko sa inyo yung honest physique check ko currently. So this is how I am looking right now at mga 172, 173. I am carrying a bit more muscle mass than my previous cut nung 2020. Pero observe ko lang sarili ko as the weeks go by. So guys, this will be the first series sa channel ko. So subaybayan nyo siya. I'll just show you the ins and outs of how I diet, how I track my macros, how I train, and everything. So more of vlog type siya moving forward. I'll try to do a weekly vlog for it to keep you guys posted. So kung gusto nyong updated sa journey, subscribe kayo, tapos click that notification bell para updated kayo sa future videos natin. Sana marami kayong natutunan kung nagka-cut kayo. Sana nabigyan ko kayo ng insight on how you should do things. Pero yun yung video guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.